Hi guys, in this video we will talk about listing and how do you create points and doing some basic interpolation between these points. So I will start with the line SDL. I'll do a construct point as the origin, and I'll do an X unit for the direction, and I'll put in 100 units for the length. And from this line, I will do a divide curve to get some points. Okay? So let's understand how these points are being organized in Grasshopper. So this point is being organized into 10 items in one list. When there's a bar here, that is one list, and all this stuff within this list is called an item. So there's 11 items within one list. You can also visualize the number of items here by going to point list. If you do point list, if I put in 10 as the size, it's gonna show you visually, it's gonna visualize the order of the items within this list. Okay? So let's try to copy this this row of points. If I do, let's say, amplitude, put in a z-axis and another 100 units to go up. So it comes up here now. Okay? So I have one set of points at the bottom and one set of points at the top here. I'm gonna do a quick point so that we can remember this is the top here and this is the bottom for the points. So let's try to do a basic connection between 2 points, a line. If I do a start point and the end point, it's gonna connect point to point. And what is happening here is that if I do a panel here and another panel here, what's happening is that item number 0 will connect into item number 0 in a different list. So 0 talk to 0, 1 talk to 1, so on and so forth. Okay? It's pretty simple so far, but let's try to do something different. Let's say currently we know that item number 0 and 0 is organized from left to right. That's how Grasshopper does it at the moment. But let's say if I want to do a interpolation that does this, that goes up and down. So which means that in theory, I need to organize this list into 0, 1, 2, and 3. Because when you do an interpolation, it's gonna connect within one list all the items from 0 to whatever the number is. It's gonna start from 0 first. So it's gonna start from 0. It's gonna find 1, and then from 1 it's gonna find 2. So it's gonna go down again. That's what interpolation does. But to do that, we need to organize the list in this order. Okay? So currently our lists are organized into two different lists with 0 to 10 at the top and 0 to 10 at the bottom. So the key component here is called weave. We want to do a weave. So what weave does is that it takes it combines two lists together. It takes 0 at the bottom, and then for the next one it's gonna alternate. It's gonna take the first one at the top, and then the second one is gonna alternate again. It's gonna take the 2 at the bottom, and then 3 at the top. So on and so forth. So odd number will be at the top, and even number will be at the bottom. So stream 0 and stream 1, that is the stream it will combine both together. And the pattern, currently you see the pattern is 0 and 1. So which means that the first one it will take from stream 0, and the second one it will take from stream 1. So it's gonna weave two lists together and make it larger, but within the same list. So if I take point into stream 0 and if I take the bottom, that's fine. I can take the top point, put in the stream 0, the bottom point into stream 1, then I can go interpolate, and this is what I get. Okay, so moving on, after we have created this interpolation, let's say we're not really satisfied with this shape. We want to create more like a smoother shape like this. Okay, so let's try to reduce the number of points first for simplicity. I'll just do 5 points top and bottom, which is 6 points in total. So in order to carry this out, what we need to do in terms of managing the sequencing of the list, this needs to be 0. So it starts from 0, it will go up like this, 0, and this is 1. So previously this is 1. We want to take off this 1 and make this into the new 1. Okay, so to do that we need to delete this point, delete every second point, every second point, and at the bottom here we want to maintain all these points. So we need to take off, we need to reduce every alternating points at the top here by keeping all the bottom points. So in order to do that, we need to do a cull pattern. Because there's a pattern to it, we are taking out every second point. So if I do a cull pattern, this is the list I want to cull. And currently you see the cull pattern, it says false, false, true, true. So by default, it's going to take out the first 2, it's going to keep the second 2 and take off the next 2 points. What I want to do is that I want to do false, true, false, true, false, true. I want to start with a false and then followed by a true. So what I'll do is that I will right click cull panel, set boolean, set multiple boolean, sorry. I want to start with a false and then go into a true. False, true, and then it will repeat itself again. So if I do commit changes, so if I do a point list again, put in a 10, it says 0, 1, 2, 3, which is fine, that's what we want. And let's try to weave this together here again. For the top point, I'll put it into stream 0, and we get something funny. So what's happening here, 0, if I go back again, I'll delete off the interpolation, put it to stream 0, and look at the point list again. So it says 0, sorry, it starts from 0 at the top and then 1 at the bottom. So so that's not what we really need to see. So there's 3 points at the top now, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points at the bottom. So what needs to happen here is that 0 needs to start from the bottom, 1 and 2. So this needs to be stream 0. This needs to be stream 0, and this needs to be stream 1. So let's try that again. So let's reverse this. The bottom one will be stream 0, and the top one will be stream 1. So now you can see after I do my point list, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, we have another problem here. The top row of points is a bit too spread out. So if I do an interpolate, yeah, the top point is a bit too spread out, and there's not enough points at the bottom here. So there's not enough points at the top here. So therefore the interpolation is doing something weird. So we need to double the number of points at the top so that point 1 will sit in between 0 and 2. Okay, this should work in theory. So if I do so let's say this is 5, and I need to increase more points at the top here. So instead of moving this up, I'm going to move the line up, and I will do a divide curve of this line, and instead of 5, I will do a multiplication. So 5 will become 10 at the bottom here for the count, and the points will be here. So this looks better. We're doubling up the number of points at the top here, so that the first point at the top will be in between the first and the third point. So it will create more like a uniform U shape.